Hello everyone and happy June 18th. Well, for the past 2.5 weeks approximately, I have been fully committed to putting together those granny squares. Knock it off. And I did finish. So I have 6 granny square blankets put together. And here's a picture of them right here. So as you can see from the picture, I did get rid of a lot of the orange yarn and the coral yarn. I didn't use up all the squares because I didn't have enough squares to make another one. But I did have enough miscellaneous squares that I could kind of match up to make the one that's on the top, which my neighbor's not here, so I don't have a full picture of it to show. Maybe I'll put it in a different video. But yeah, there's all 6 of them. So Rose likes crochet. If you lived closer, I would give them to you for wings, but anyways, yeah, they're pretty heavy. And okay, so last week I went to get my real ID. I think I said that in my last video, and it actually arrived in just 9 days. So I got it yesterday, which is a big relief because they said 4 to 6 weeks was just kind of cutting it close for when I needed to get on an airplane. But now I can get on that airplane, and hopefully no other limitations for flying will be on the docket by that time. Because if there are some other limitations, then probably won't go. Anyhow, you know, I meant to talk to you the last time a little bit about quarters. I haven't gone through any for like 2 or 3 weeks because I definitely didn't go through any while I was working on those Afghans. And the last few hunts on quarters have gone kind of so-so. I was going to pick up some quarters today, but all they had were customer wrapped rolls, which means that they've probably been hunted already, and not that just somebody had a bazillion quarters and rolled them. So I will wait till next week until I can get an unopened box of them, and those would have come from Brinks and be wrapped in, you know, of course they've all been hunted anyways, but you never know. Now, I did forget to mention that sometimes, but pretty rarely, you can find a silver quarter, which is anything 1964 and earlier. I've never found one. I never anticipate finding one. If I see one, I'll grab it out, but I don't ever anticipate finding one. I have a feeling the quarters in the greater Los Angeles area have been pretty well searched, but I still find, like, I've now found 2 Balboas, and I find W quarters every single time. So another thing I didn't mention about the quarters is that I actually have 2 sets of the quarter books. I had bought one set of the books. I was going to send them to this one channel in England of this young fellow who collects coins over there. Man, I tell you what, Britain has some very interesting coins to collect in their little commemorative series. But he would have just as much trouble getting state quarters over there as I would have getting the coins from Britain over here. So I would still love to have some of those. Hey, if I have any people watching from Britain, could you please let me know? And maybe we could do like an exchange of some sort. And if there's any people on the East Coast, I'm still looking for some Philadelphia quarters that I mean, like there's the new Tuskegee Airman quarter that came out this year. Well, by the time the Philadelphia ones ever make it to this side of the country, it could be a very long time. But if you're on that side of the country, you'll get them. So if you see one that has a little P, just let me know. And hold on. Okay, one very obvious thing that you're going to notice is that I changed my channel name. And the reason why I changed it was because I didn't feel that Jenny's Arts and Crafts was inclusive enough of really who I am. And I just wanted to talk more generally about my hobbies if I wanted to. So it's just Jenny's Hobbies now. And I might change the name in the future. The thing is that supposedly there's a way that you can make your Google account and your YouTube account be like two different names without having separate accounts. But now, like if I email somebody, it says Jenny's Hobbies. So, and before it said Jenny's Arts and Crafts. But if I change it to my full name, then that shows up on my YouTube account, and I don't know how to fix it. If anybody knows how to fix it, please let me know. So now that I am done with those 6 Afghans, I have a few days off before I start working on yet another spring fling. It will be my 7th spring fling, and of course it's heating up here, so I will have days when I'm just absolutely sweltering while making an Afghan, but that's okay. And there may be an 8th, and I have a couple that I would just like to make that I would as gifts for a couple of people. But yeah, so I'm starting another spring fling. Anyhow, that's about it for here in Greater Los Angeles, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.